Hi, I want to welcome you to this Trades of Hope party and thank you for coming. Thank you for taking out a little bit of your time from your day and joining me here. I love sharing stories about Trades of Hope and the artisans that we have and sharing some beautiful things with you, so I hope you will enjoy it as well. My name is Pam Thompson, and my Trades of Hope journey started in 2012 when I went to Haiti for the first time. I came back and I was a mess in a good way. I'm glad I went, but I was a mess. I had to question my beliefs, my values, my culture, and I got a chance to look at it from a different perspective, which I had never had before. Well, one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to make a difference in the world. And I didn't know exactly how I was going to do that. So there was a boutique in Haiti that sold jewelry and other handmade items that were made in Haiti. And so when I came back, I learned that they did party boxes. So they would send me handmade items. I would sell what I could to my friends and family and send them back whatever didn't sell and the money that I raised. I didn't make anything from it. And I did that for several years. I did that until, well, I've done it until very recently, and I still do it a little bit. But several years into that, I saw Trades of Hope. And my family and friends and the people at church had purchased lots of jewelry from me, lots of Haitian jewelry, and it all looked similar. And so adding Trades of Hope was a great addition for my family and friends because they got to see different types of accessories and jewelry and baskets and home decor and Christmas ornaments, and also it gave an opportunity to artisans from 18 different countries. And the artisan group that I originally partnered with it sells items to Trades of Hope. So it worked out really well for me. So I have been a Trades of Hope partner for about 3.5 years. And I love the opportunity to share the stories, as I mentioned before. I love wearing beautiful things and telling about the beautiful things, and I'm going to do a little bit of that with you. And I love giving other people the opportunity to make a difference in the world through your purchases, through hosting, and through joining as a partner. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But Trades of Hope, who are they? Trades of Hope was started in 2010 by two moms and their teenage daughters. And the whole purpose behind Trades of Hope was to give people a way to make money so they could escape trafficking, slavery, and extreme poverty. And so they could provide for themselves and their families in a dignified way. They researched it. They discovered that direct sales is a really good way to work, and handmade items from different countries works well. So they put Trades of Hope together. Trades of Hope is a direct sales company. They are monitored by the Direct Sales Association. Also, they are part of the Fair Trade Federation. So they are looked at carefully by their practices, but their ethics are even greater than what is required. So when Trades of Hope goes to a new artisan group or an existing artisan group with a new item, they ask the group, well, how much money do you need for this item? What is the cost? And that cost is typically 4 to 6 times more than what the artisan would be able to make in their own country. The cost is determined by the cost of living in the country. It's determined by the cost of the supplies needed to make it, by the experience and skills that it takes to make the item. So there is not one set percentage that the artisans make. It depends on what they ask. And we have an artisan group in Guatemala that makes some really cute hand-baked charms. We have a giraffe and a zebra from them. And they then started making, so we started selling the giraffe and the zebra. They gave us a price, gave a price to Trades of Hope. We started selling them. Then they made a llama this summer. Well, they came back to Trades of Hope and said, it's taking us longer to make these items than we expected, and can we get more money for the llama? And so Trades of Hope said, of course you can get more money for the llama. Well, they didn't ask, the other group did, the group didn't ask about the zebra and giraffe. They had already given Trades of Hope a price. But Trades of Hope actually went back to them and said, we will also give you the higher price for the giraffe and zebra. And since the price is in our catalog already. We will leave the price the same for our customers. So they actually reduced their profit because it is so important to give these artisans what they need to be able to provide for their families. I love that about Trades of Hope. And I hope that you enjoy it as well, that you appreciate that as well. Well, I always share first about Haiti because that's where my heart was changed. It was Haiti. And so I'm going to show you a few different items made in Haiti and tell you a little bit about it. But the first thing I want to do is I want to read just a paragraph from a book called The Orphan Gospels. This is written by a woman who started an organization in Haiti. She went to Haiti with her husband to adopt a child and found out that that child actually had parents. And that is typical for sure in Haiti, but in other countries where children are put in orphanages, not because they don't have parents, but because those parents can't provide food and education for their children. And sometimes the orphanages actually convince the parents to leave their children there because they make money off of them, which is really sad. But sometimes these parents are just desperate. They just want a good life for their children. So she decided to start an organization and did some research. Anyway, they started a jewelry making business, and what they had there was a lot of cereal boxes, and they had somebody who knew how to roll paper beads. So they started a business making jewelry out of cereal boxes, and I'll show you an example of that in a minute. But she says, I don't look at Haiti as a country that needs to be saved. That would feel undeniably daunting and impossible. I view Haiti in terms of its individual people, my friends. Friends like Sonia, who has taught me so much about hunger and pain. Maybe the country as a whole won't get better anytime soon, but I know that Sonia's life can be radically improved by the work I do to sell her artisan goods to a global market. I have seen this mother go from being homeless and begging to leave her child in an orphanage to becoming a dignified woman capable of managing a department in my company. In doing so, she is supporting her children so that someday her daughter will be able to go to college. She also has a dream of finishing her own high school education. She is a middle-aged woman, digging her way out of poverty with a reading level equal to that of my Haitian son in the 4th grade, but she still has unquenchable dreams for herself. That's what I love. I love giving people the opportunity to make a difference in their own family and change their lives. Most people in the world don't want charity. They don't want handouts. They want a job. They are begging for jobs. And Trades of Hope is giving people jobs. And I love that. So I mentioned the cereal box beads. And I'm going to show you a bracelet set made in Haiti. This is the We Will Rise bracelet set. These beads are made from cereal boxes. We also have several other bracelets made from cereal boxes and mud beads. They just cut long, narrow triangles out of cereal boxes or paper and roll them to make the beads. And they roll them on a small stick. So this has a little charm on it. It says TOH for Trades of Hope. It also comes with a clay bead bracelet. And this one says Rise on it. On the tag, it says Rise. Now, this bracelet set was actually designed I believe in March, when the owner of this organization came to Trades of Hope and said, our artisans need money. They need a job. They need more income right now. What can we do? And so they put this bracelet set together so that they could have more income coming in right now. Due to the virus and everything else that's gone on in Haiti, but ultimately the virus has made a huge impact on Haiti. And so these beads actually are made from clay, and it's clay in Haiti. It's the clay that you may have heard about parents feeding their children mud cakes when their children are hungry because hunger is so painful. Well, this is the same clay that they make mud cakes out of, and they're making it into beautiful beads. And I love that. With Trades of Hope, many of the items that we have are made from what the artisans have locally, and a lot of them are made from junk, upcycled, recycled, garbage, dirt they're made from. And so I love the idea that we are taking things, junk, and redeeming it and making it new. I love that message as well. Well, I went to Haiti in 2000. Well, I went to Haiti, I mentioned, in 2012, but I took my teenage daughter, my 18-year-old daughter, to Haiti in 2018. And one of the things we did was spend a day with the artisans at the organization that I had visited in 2012. So we got to go and we got to see how they make the cereal box beads and try that. We got to make the clay beads. We got to make the metal tags. We got to make a bracelet. It was a really interesting day for us both. And my daughter sat with a woman, and this woman was helping her make the beads. And oh my goodness, I cannot think of her name at the moment. And we had a good time at that time. Well, the next year, last spring, I went back to Haiti, and I am now working with the organization, a nonprofit organization that runs a school in Haiti. And that woman's sons are at the school. And so I was helping to raise money for the school and trying to figure out how we can raise money. And my background is education, young children, early childhood. And so what I did was I made 2 books about kids that go to the school. One about Marcus and his brother Markley and his dad MacArthur and his mom that I cannot think of her name at the moment. And the other about another family and their picture books. And so you learn about a little bit about Haiti and a little bit about the Parent Project School and a little bit about this family. Well, we went over to their house. They were so excited to have us over. And MacArthur was showing us how he made cleaning supplies that he was selling as a business. And Mom, cannot think of her name, she was showing us how she made beads. She was making some of the big beads, and then she was making these little micro beads. Look at these beads. I love these. These are micro beads. They're made of paper, cut in long, narrow triangles, and actually rolled on a needle. I can hardly see these, and yet she was rolling them on a needle. I get to watch that and experience that. It amazes me. But I think this bracelet is so sweet. So this is the Ami bracelet, and Ami in French means friend. Well, another thing that we have from Haiti is we have this Blossoming Hope wall decor piece. This is made in a city called Croix-des-Bouquets, where they have an artisan village where guys are making beautiful metal wall decor and baskets and lots of different things out of recycled oil barrels. Another redeeming garbage. They flatten them, they clean them and sand them, then they pound out whatever they've drawn on it, and then they pound the decoration into it. And we go there every time I go to Haiti. We go to Croix-des-Bouquets, and there's probably about 50 different shacks in these dirt roads that you can go into, and they're covered. The walls, the floors, the tables are covered with different pieces that these guys have made. And then outside, you get to watch as they sit and make the different items. So this is made by Claude, and I know Claude. Claude has designed this, and he actually hires other artisans to help him make them. Well, right now, no one's going to Haiti. No one's going to the artisan village. When I was there in February, the last time I was there, besides us who were there were 3 other people who did not work there. So imagine, probably 50 or 60 guys there, all hoping to sell the items that they have spent their time making. And this is the money that feeds their families, provides rent for their families, and there's nobody there buying. There are a few organizations like Trades of Hope that sell things for them, but there aren't many. This makes a huge difference in their lives. So when I was there in February, I got to show Claude the videotape about him and his piece. So I'm going to put that in your party, and you can watch and learn about Claude and how he makes the Blossoming Hope wall decor. Well, Shelley had the woman who started this artisan group was responding to a post that a Trades of Hope partner had made, and they were frustrated with their lack of sales or their business. I don't remember exactly what. And Shelley said to her in her comment back, she said, "Thank you for doing what you do. Trades of Hope jewelry made in Haiti is seriously life-changing for our artisans there. I wish everyone could see the happy faces because everyone gets called into work when a Trades of Hope order comes through. You guys make it happen. You rock. And that's not just in Haiti. It is absolutely in Haiti. Haiti is very needy right now. People are starving to death. They need jobs desperately. And the items that you purchase from Haiti make a huge impact, a huge difference in these artisans' lives. But it's not just true in Haiti. It's true across the world. Right now, well, always, but especially right now with the virus stuff that's going on and people not being able to leave their homes or not being able to work or whatever, it's hard right now. It's harder right now for people from other countries. So I'm going to show you some other things as well. But before I do, I want to show you this little tag. So I love buying things for myself from Trades of Hope. I love, as I mentioned, wearing the items, sharing the stories, telling people about Trades of Hope, but it's a great gift. Everything comes with a little tag. It tells a little bit about the item or about the country or about the artisan group. And so really when you're giving something, a reasonably priced, beautiful handmade item, and it comes with a story and the realization that when you gave that gift, you are giving the opportunity for your recipient to make a difference in the world. What more could they ask for? So Guatemala is another country. We have 3 different artisan groups. If you like coffee, there is amazing coffee from Guatemala. It is medium roast, and it's I don't drink coffee, but I've heard it is not, what's the word? It's not bitter. It's not acid. It's very low acid. And it's medium roast, and it is shipped directly from the plantation in Guatemala where they make it and roast it, pick the beans, roast it, and then grind it if you want it ground or leave it whole if you want the beans. It is shipped directly from there to your door. And I have heard amazing things about the coffee. But there's also a couple of other groups in Guatemala. One does textiles like this beautiful kimono. This kimono is handmade. It starts from raw cotton and silk where the artisans pick out the seeds and then they make it into yarn, they dye it, and then they weave it. And this kimono, I wear it like this in the summer, but in the winter, it can be turned into a scarf. And all you need to do to make it into a scarf is put the sleeves together like this, put it around your neck, and you've got a beautiful scarf to wear. And I love these colors. It looks to me like the ocean, so I enjoy wearing this kimono, the silk, Laguna silk kimono. We also have some bags and backpacks. So we have a turtle and a bunny backpack made for children. This is our mosaic clutch that's made from weeple material, upcycled weeple material. We also have a Mayan wallet made from upcycled weeple material. These are all, most everything that we have is very similar. The Laguna kimono, if you get it, it's going to look the exact same as the one I have. This and the Mayan wallet are going to be all different. I've seen them in blues and greens and reds. It depends on what material they have, but this is the traditional material that women in Guatemala wear as shirts. We also have a jewelry group in Guatemala. These little earrings that I am wearing, see if I can get close enough so you can see them, actually have the fingerprint of the artisan on them. They are our imprint earrings and made from sterling silver, so they're good for your ears. And the idea behind it is that everybody's got value. Whether you're the artisan or the woman wearing it, you've got value. And they have bracelets, they have a necklace that all have a charm with the imprint of the fingerprint of the artisan on them as well. We have 3 groups in the United States that all work with helping women escape trafficking. We have a group in Baltimore, we have a group in Tennessee, and we have a group in California. The group in California makes jewelry. And this freedom necklace goes from dark green to light green, almost a white, on a sterling silver chain. And the idea behind it, the message behind it, is taking women from darkness to light. That organization helps women who have escaped trafficking and helps them heal physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and gives them jobs. It's a wonderful opportunity to be able to help women in the United States as well. We have many items that are from India. We have many different artisan groups in India. This cute shirt that actually says she's got that whole world, change the world kind of vibe. It's a mint green, it's comfortable, it's a feminine fit, and this one comes from India. We also have a Patrika scarf that I will show you in the group. It looks like this. Look at this. It is big and long and lightweight, so it can be worn in the summer. There's pictures of different ways you can wear it, and as well as, look at how long that is, you can make it into a vest or a dress. And I love to wear this one as a vest in the summer. In the video it shows how to do it, but you just fold it and then tie it together, and you've got the armholes right there. This scarf is, I think it's $28, and look at all this work. This is block printing, and what they do with block printing is that they take a piece of wood, they cut out the design, and they dip it in dye and then dip it on the material. So I can't imagine how long each of these scarves takes to make, and they're like $28. We also have two items that are made from block printing that are bags. So we have the Merit wallet, and then we have the Merit tote. The Merit wallet has this design made out of leather and block printed. It's this on the entire outside of the wallet. The Merit tote has a pocket made with this design, and it's the black and tan leather. This would be a great bag to carry your work stuff in. A laptop fits in it. Could be an everyday purse or a diaper bag, and it smells great like leather. Well, I'm going to show one more item from India before I move on to a different group. We have 3 baskets. These are some of our most popular items. India makes the majority of our home decor scarves and bags, and they also have jewelry from there. This is our Hope basket. Great for putting fruit in, or mail, or Christmas cards. Some people use it as a decoration on the wall. We also have Faith and Love. And then I'm going to move to Uganda. From Uganda, we have 3 different artisan groups. The one that I'm going to focus on is the Batwa group. This group makes baskets. So the Batwa group lived in the jungles of Uganda until the government decided that they wanted their land to let the gorillas live on, so make a gorilla sanctuary there. So they kicked the people out of where they lived, and the rest of the people in Uganda do not, they don't see these people as being valuable. So they don't have jobs, they don't have money for food, they can't provide for their families, but they make beautiful baskets. So Trades of Hope found them and had them making baskets. This is the Batwa basket set. It comes with a bigger one and then a smaller one in the inside. It is made from dried grasses, and they are dyed and woven. Look at that. Look at that detail on that. And I was bringing this to one of my parties, my last party before everything shut down, my last in-person party. And it was winter in Minnesota. You know, we miss summer. It's snowy, and we miss summer. And the women were passing it around, smelling the basket, saying that this basket smells like summer. And it does. It smells like the grass in the summer. And so it makes it even more special. Well, another thing that I love, I'm saying that an awful lot, but I really do love it, all of these things. Another thing that I love about Trades of Hope is that although most of the money that is raised for artisans is raised by marketing their handmade items, by selling their things, Trades of Hope also gives back. They give at least 10% of their profit, and they do that by allowing partners to earn things. They do that by allowing hosts to earn things, and customers, depending on the different incentives that they give us. And sometimes they just are giving to different groups that are in need. But right now, as a host, you can earn different things. You can earn a solar lamp for a family without electricity. You can earn an ultrasound for a mom in Madagascar so she can see her baby and take better care of it before it's born. You can earn eyeglasses for someone who doesn't have them. And you can earn a birthing kit for a mom in Uganda. In Uganda, if you're going to have your baby in hospital, you have to bring all the supplies, including string to tie the umbilical cord, you've got to bring everything with you. And so you are able to earn that as well. You can earn 1, you can earn 2, you can earn 3, or you can earn all 4. So that is a great opportunity for you to give back by sharing this with your family and friends, giving them the opportunity to purchase items and make a difference in the world through their purchasing. So opportunities with Trades of Hope to make a difference. Hosting is huge. I am always looking for hosts, people who will share this with their family and friends and help me to be able to get the word out to more people and have the opportunity for people to make a difference through purchasing. Purchasing, huge. If people weren't purchasing, it doesn't matter what else we were doing, these artisans still wouldn't have jobs. So buy things for yourself, for gifts, for Christmas, birthday, for that time when you just need a gift that's a special gift for someone. And the third thing is that you can join as a partner. And these artisan groups, these artisans need women and men with big voices and strong voices and big hearts who will help market their handmade items to their sphere of influence, to the people that they come in contact with. So if that's of interest to you, please let me know and I would love to share more information with you. There will be posts going out tonight, today, as well as there were some before, there will be some after, so that you can learn more about Trades of Hope. I love interaction in the group, so if you can ask questions or post your own or make comments, I would really appreciate that. Make sure you check out the games and the opportunities to win as well. And then I want to close with 2 quotes from Trades of Hope that I think wrap it up really well. The first is, we don't employ people to make jewelry. We make jewelry to employ people. And the second one is, it's not about the jewelry, it's about changing lives. But jewelry is a fun way to get that mission accomplished. I hope you agree. I hope either jewelry or coffee or home decor, scarves or bags, I hope that to you is a fun way to get the mission accomplished. And I look forward to seeing you in the party group. Thanks for joining. Bye.